Hey, what's up, dude? It's your friendly neighborhood Meatwad. The podcast you're about to enjoy is part of the Lowtree Studios podcast network. To enjoy more podcasts like this one, be sure to check out lowtreestudios.com. Unless you're Sasquatch, then you, Sasquatch.
Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite friends from the Wreck My podcast get together around a virtual table and talk about nothing and everything. I'm here with my guest this week. He's the cat's whiskers. It's Cam.
Send me all of your nighttime sleepy drugs.
Yeah, we'll send them all out right now.
Everyone, please.
He's the elephant's instep. It's Krager.
Wake me up!
Of course.
Save me!
He's the Kipper's Knickers. It's Joe.
You've said this before for me.
Yeah, I know. I did.
I've heard this before.
It's because I said it last week when we were trying to record this episode and we couldn't actually record it.
I was like, wait a minute, deja vu here.
And then I'm your host. I'm the Dog's Bollocks. I'm Jordan. So we're recording at night for once. That doesn't happen very often anymore. Oh, well, Joe's not because he's like 5 hours behind us. But
West Coast.
That means that we're actually going to get a very special segment of beer review because I'm actually drinking something, which never happens. So let's move into our first segment, which is beer review. All right, so are you guys drinking something too, or is it going to be one of the weird situations where I'm the only one?
Not tonight.
Not tonight for Cam.
Not
Nothing
tonight
for
for
me.
Krager.
Not tonight for Joe either?
What are you drinking, Jordan?
All right, so guys, here, a little ASMR, I guess.
Amster.
ASMR. I'm drinking a local brewery out here called Rar & Sons Brewing Company. I've had quite a bit of their beers since I've been here. What's up? Rar
And Sons.
and Sons. So this is a Scottish ale called Iron Thistle. Iron
Aye.
Thistle Scottish Ale.
It's from the motherland.
That
Aye,
sounds
laddie.
really, really pokey.
Yeah, it does sound like it's going to hurt
Do you
my
have
throat a little bit.
to put your left foot in and shake it all about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I live life. Okay, so this is pretty dark. We're doing audio only this week, so I'm going to show you guys, but our listeners
They'll get
can't
it.
see
It sounds really dark.
It sounds super dark. Here, wait. Take a second. Yep, that's pretty dang dark. Yeah.
I'm a dog beer.
So I haven't had a Scottish ale in forever. Oh, that's
Tastes like-
tasty.
It tastes like freedom.
It's the freedom
Is
they
it
can take
tasty
on
wee
land.
lad?
Yeah, it actually tastes really good. It's not super boozy. It's only 7% alcohol, so it's a little bit of a lighter Scottish ale, which is nice. But these guys, so I like their beer, but what I don't like is all their can art is literally the same thing, just a different color.
That's
the name on
lame.
it. Like they all look like this, and it's kind of boring. So they don't get a lot of points for creativity when it comes to that. But the beer is pretty good. What is going on over there, Krager?
Of course, we're not doing video. Like, I shook my head like an aggressive Indian. And
Wait, what?
Like a what?
Hang on. Did Krager just turn into Dr. Seuss? What happened?
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Don't you like? Haven't you ever seen like how like from India people like kind of like bobble their head a little bit? You know?
Oh, you mean like me?
yeah,
Because my vision's bad?
exactly. But I did like really like I kind of did a little bit. You know, it's like that happy like for Jordan for the beer, and then Joe did it back, and I did it extremely aggressively back at him, and then he did it really aggressively, and just lost it.
So Jordan's over here talking about beer, and Krager and I are like,
Oh man, this
Too
is
bad there's no
full-
video.
Yeah, these are great visual gags for our audio only podcast right now.
Oh, man.
Hey Cam, I am just going to tell you because we do producer notes while we're recording this show. Don't be so close to your mic because you're a little bit louder than everyone.
What?
Ooh. Unless you want to talk sensually into it like this, then.
Which I can do. It just makes me want to go to bed even more if I talk quiet. Oh, I hear doggo.
Oh, more dogs barking over there. All right, guys. So that was the shortest beer review segment ever. Because the one time I bring a beer and none of you guys are drinking it.
All we learned about that beer is that it sounds dark and that it tasted like an aggressive Indian.
I wouldn't say it tasted like an aggressive Indian. Just Indian. So let's move into our first real segment here. We're taking it back, guys. This segment has been stolen from us, and it's been done in a subpar way. And you know what? We're taking it back. It's Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
All right. So here
Wait, this is the staple of Around a Round Table, right?
Yeah,
Our
it is the
flagship
staple
segment.
If you will, the flagship segment.
Flagship segment.
The flagship
was-
segment.
It was stolen from us from some people who will remain nameless because they did not pay us to be promoted on this show. So here's my question for you guys, and I think it's a good one. And again, Krager's whistling over there with his vape. Vape is so
They
weird
can't
sounding.
see it. It's not happening.
But you can hear it. It sounds so funny.
Only if you talk about it.
That's true. Okay, here's my question for you guys. Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks?
Oh,
I
come on.
watched Phantom Menace today. And
Wow.
yeah.
No wonder you don't feel good.
Yeah. I would rather kill myself than any. You know what? I'll say look. I would rather look like Jar Jar Binks because then I can I don't know, make money for being like a freak show or like a weird actor or something. But if I sounded like him, it would just be terrible. You couldn't. I would never want to just be like Misa yucky poodoo. I would rather be dead. I would rather be dead.
I agree with Cam. No one would take you seriously if you sounded like Jar Jar.
Yeah, it's true.
You could still be taken seriously if you look like Jar Jar. I mean, he became like a political figure.
Yeah, he was a senator.
That's true. That's true. So he'd get up there and be like, "Oh, Misa 7 years ago."
Oh my gosh.
Make
George Barham Lincoln.
Charge for Abraham Lincoln. How about you, Krager? What would you pick? So Cam and Joe are both would look like, not talk like. Krager, what would you be?
It's actually really simple. You talk like him and just only speak in sign language.
Okay, loopholes. That's
Really
loopholes.
simple. Yeah.
I'm
I'd
going
still
with
rather look like him.
I'm going with Krager actually on this too. We're going to be divided here. I would rather look like him. No. Yes.
Sound like
Hang
him.
on.
Krager
No, I
said
would
sound
rather
like him.
Yeah, I would rather talk like him than look like him because here's the caveat of what I'm looking at. If we lived in a world like Star Wars where there were aliens around, then I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll look like him, whatever, that's fine because I don't want to talk like him. But if we live on our planet, no one would ever want to show you any affection or anything because you would look so weird and gross. So
You're
then
missing
with Krager, I would just speak in sign language or find a deaf person.
You're
And
missing the key point.
I need affection.
You're missing the key point. If you looked like him here on Earth, all you do is live underwater.
Yeah.
But then you're making out with fishes. And no one
What's
wants
wrong
to
with
make
that?
out with fishes.
Sick.
That's how you get salmonella.
Didn't gangsters used to do that?
No, they slept with the fishes. They didn't make out with them. They went
kiss-
all the
Oh,
way.
So it was like a no kissing thing.
It was
yeah, no, they weren't making love.
was that movie Pretty. What's the one where that girl doesn't kiss you on the lips, but she's a prostitute? Pretty Woman.
Yeah, pretty woman. Yeah, pretty prostitute.
I will say there is one benefit to looking like Jar Jar Binks is I would love to swing my head and slap people with my ears all the time. It'd
and
be so
it's
much
big
fun.
ass Jar Jar dick.
Oh no! Are you kidding me? The
You know he's
greatest
gotta have
thing-
that.
No, the greatest thing about looking like Jar Jar is the things that you'll be able to do with that massive tongue.
That's true. Yeah, that's like Gene Simmons on steroids. Over
Like
there.
never kiss anyone.
Yeah,
Or kiss
and
all
also-
of them all at the same time.
Yeah, but then
Or-
you'd be sitting at a bar though, Krager, and you go hit on someone, And they'll be like, "Oh, what's your name?" And you'd be like, "Misa Krager." And they'll be like, "Oh no."
No, I just never talk again, and I say that I can't speak, and I can only speak in sign language.
Yeah, well,
And what if
simple.
the other person doesn't know sign language?
Well, them's the breaks, kids.
Yeah, the things you could do with that tongue would be like drink your milkshake and
I know.
your milkshake.
That's what I was thinking. If Cam was looked like Jar Jar, he'd be sitting at the bar. As soon as someone elsewhere along the bar just stopped looking at their drink, you would see his tongue just come out, take some of the drink, and come right back in.
Yes, yes, and then I, looking like a normal person, would grab his tongue and then sign mean things to him and say, "Stop it."
Again, to be like, "Stop it, you're yucky."
No, I just sign at you. I would just sign at you aggressively.
All Krager would say is, "How rude."
All right, guys. So I have another. I have a new segment here that we're gonna do. So there's some people out there. There's some other podcasts. They have a segment where they like to apologize to people. But you know what? I think apologies are for simp bitches. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say "you're welcome" to people. So here's my new segment called "You're Welcome."
What can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, and the sky. Yeah, it's okay, you're welcome.
Here's
the
our new
thing-
show.
Yeah.
I really
You're
hope
welcome.
I really hope your insert is you singing "You're Welcome" like from Moana.
Oh, that's definitely what it is, bro. You know. So here's what we're gonna say. You're welcome for, planet. You're welcome that now 30-year-old men can emote and actually show emotion because we paved that way for you. You're welcome, planet.
Yeah, you're
We
welcome.
show emotion, and our fathers didn't do it, and now we're making it normalized. You're welcome.
Almost 30-year-old man. Well,
Almost
one of us
30-year-old
is
man.
almost 30.
Almost 30-year-old,
Ah.
somewhat 30-year-old.
Can't
We
believe
paved the way for Krager.
I completely
did. We're
forgot
paving the way for
Krager's still
Krager.
in his 20s.
Yeah, we totally forgot that he's still there in his 20s trying to figure out life right now in Macon, Georgia. Speaking of simp bitches, so have you heard the Elite 8 Showdown recently?
Yes.
Okay, Krager, did you listen to their episode? Okay, for people who are maybe newer to this show, Elite 8 Showdown is another podcast of ours. Or not ours, a podcast friend of ours.
It's kind of ours.
It's kind of ours. I mean, everything they do is essentially just like ripping us off. But anyway, they had a show about like who would win in a fist fight. We know Cam didn't listen because Cam ain't got time for that. Joe, he only listens to good stuff. Krager and I, we're kind of the bread and butter for Elite 8 Showdown here.
I've listened to a few of their episodes. I haven't listened to any of season 2 yet, though.
Okay, well, they had an episode about fist fights, who would win. And Krager, did you listen?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, Krager was in the first round, and he took out... Who did you take out? You took out Regan from The Exorcist.
What?
Then Krager moved on to take out April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he went to the finals where he fought Blanca from Street Fighter and came out and won.
How did you beat Blanca?
How'd you beat Blanca?
Basically, they said I would make them fall in love with them, and then when the relationship sours like all's mine do, they would never love again because I was the best. And yeah, that was kind of how it went down.
For the green electricity guy?
Yeah, Green Electricity guy. Which is funny. Shouldn't he be white? His name is
Hey.
Blanca.
My love knows no bounds.
Here's the question. So
Krager loves like an aggressive Indian.
Oh, that's a callback, ladies and gentlemen. Krager, so you heard about this Discord pool they have going on then, huh?
Yes, I have.
All right, so let's fill in our listeners and Joe and Cam.
Well, we talked about
Charlie,
it in Blank Check.
Yeah, big Chuck over here, the leader of the Elite 8 Showdown, he made a joke in their Discord about, hey, who wants to bet that Krager's relationship is going to end at 9 months or 6 months or something? And then everyone's like sort of Venmoing him money and like, I think it's going to be this time. I think it's going to be this time. And he literally has a pool now of people sending him money for how long Krager's relationship's going to last. But get this, and I think this is a nice thing they're going to do, is if Krager ends up marrying Stacy, which I don't know if you guys talked about that, they're going to send him all the money for their honeymoon from the bet.
Yeah.
How do
So
we
Krager
become
could be
a
the
part
winner.
of this Discord?
You have to be part of their Patreon.
Yeah, you have to pay them money.
I
to
say let's
enjoy
open
their
this
stuff.
up. Let's make this pool go viral.
Yeah, how much?
I don't know how I feel about that one.
But, oh my gosh, that's just. And here's the thing, though: it's like I don't actually know if it's true or if they're joking because I never know on that podcast.
I don't know either.
Yeah, because most of the time what they say isn't real. So I'm kind of curious if like this is a real thing or if they're just joking about it.
What do you mean? You mean Bernstein, and Peck aren't always on their shows?
Not anymore. Bernstein, and Peck have been on a Caribbean vacation or something like that, which is good because they suck.
They
Okay,
went down
moving
to
on.
Kokomo.
Let's move on to our next segment, which is #problems.
I feel bad for your son. I've got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one.
All right, so #problem is the segment where we talk about things that they're getting us down this week, things that aren't great. I think I know what Cam's is going to be, so let's start with him.
I haven't slept in 4 days. I want to go night-night so bad, and I can't. But the other thing, that's just, everyone knows that not sleeping sucks, right?
Why haven't you been able to sleep?
It's one of my crazy insomnia bouts I'm having right now. And I also, there's something going on with my sleeping medication. They haven't refilled it, so I just have to, not sleep until I get it.
I'm sorry.
But as a lot of you know, I always bring up how amazing my students are at writing. And I had a student talking about the live action Mulan that came out, and talking about how people look down on her for wanting to fulfill a traditional male role as a warrior, right? But they wrote it reflects at an early age that is, instead of frowned upon like you would normally write, they wrote frown upon, FROWN space A space pond, as in where koi fish go.
Frowned upon. It's like found a hand.
Yeah, frown
Exactly.
upon.
Good
And
old
then-
found a hand.
And then I had a student email me and say, I'm really sorry for this incident, is what they tried to say, but they said, I'm really sorry for the innocent. And I was like, man, what did you do to them?
I feel so sorry for the innocent.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, me too.
They won't know debauchery ever. No. So my biggest question, Cam, is what do you do when you're up all night? Do you watch something? Do you play video games? What do you do?
No.
Do you get up to hijinks with your cats?
No, because they're sleeping. Everyone's
sleep so
This sounds like the cats are pussies.
Yeah, they really are, all 3 of them. I go out to the couch so I don't just toss and turn and wake Corey up, but I go out to the couch and I try to sleep there, and most of the time it's just me staring at the ceiling trying to do different meditative things, and then most of the time I just end up start thinking about stuff that doesn't matter. I thought of Jeopardy questions I saw from a couple days ago.
Nice.
It's really riveting stuff. The mind of an insomniac. You just nothing is coherent.
There is something you can try, but you may oppose to it.
Beat your meat.
Exercise.
I do exercise now.
You
Yeah,
exercise
he does one
now?
sit up a day.
No,
What do you do to
Well,
exercise
let's
now?
double this effort
Corey-
up a bit.
Corey and I go to the gym at our complex.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you
I'm
use
proud of
the Swiss ball?
That's not a thing.
Isn't that what it's called? The Swiss ball. It's the big ball that you go on.
Oh, the
and
squishy
it's
thing?
made,
No,
and it's made of chocolate.
No, that's a sex ball.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I also I just walk because my knee is #exploded. But I walk for on incline for a while, and I get all sweaty, and then I go home, and then I talk about how much I hate getting sweaty. That's it. What's everyone
Did you
else's
see me guys
problem?
freeze?
Yeah, I
we
did.
saw
Yeah.
you freeze.
Oh, cool. All right. So
Also, did you hear what Jordan's sentence was? Did you see me guys freeze?
Did you see me, guys?
I had,
Not
I had-
did you
I'm
guys
Jar
see
Jar.
it?
I had a
I'm
mini
Jar
pan-
Jar.
I had a mini panic attack. I'm like, please God, not again.
I know. I did too for a second.
Did you see me, guys? Freeze?
Did you see me, guys? But the joke you can play on me is if all you guys coordinate to just stop moving and talking at one spot, it would freak me out. Okay, Joe, what's your hashtag problem?
My hashtag problem would be... I still don't know if we caught a ghost on camera or if it's an ant.
I say it's an ant. I think it looks like an ant.
I say it is the Ant-Man.
Oh, Paul Rudd.
Ghost ant. Ghost ant.
Oh,
Ghost ant.
That's a good answer.
I don't know. It brought up interesting conversation, though, so I thought that was kind of cool. Other than that, hashtag problems. If anyone has no idea what I'm talking about, you can see it on my Twitter. It's a security footage of our backyard that has some creepy, shadowy figure in there. And there's some speculation as to what it could be.
I like the speculation that Brett farted from Yosemite and it's his fart wave
Yeah.
carrying down there.
Oh, man.
I like it. So is that your
Other
hashtag
than
problem,
that-
Joe?
Yeah, other than that, I don't really have a hashtag problem.
It's a
Pretty on par.
Craiger, you got a hashtag problem over there?
Yes, I do. So today I listened to the Blank Check episode, and I gotta say, you guys are gravely mistaken. I would destroy all of you in a big foam boxing free-for-all because I have one thing that you guys don't have to match, which is unstoppable endurance. And also, I have a high tolerance for pain.
You have unstoppable endurance?
More than all three of you.
Isn't that
I
what endurance
highly-
is?
Doubt this, but
When it comes to those kind of things, yes. Mind you, last year, freaking, I was not in shape and hadn't run more than like maybe half a mile in like a year, and then I went and ran 6 miles with a friend. Well, not fun, but I did it. I have great endurance, and I have lots of experience wrestling and other stuff like that. So I would absolutely.
Wait,
beat you
what
guys.
experience do you
I was
have
going to say,
wrestling?
what wrestling experience
what
do you
wrestling
have?
experience do you
Church camps, football.
what?
And, yeah. Oh, shit goes down at church camp.
When was the last time you were at church camp?
Long time ago.
And when the last time you were in football?
When was the last time the Catholic Church was indicted?
All I'm saying is
I have
you
zero
guys are
endurance. I have
you guys
zero
are
endurance.
highly underestimating my prowess.
I have worked out
Oh,
with
hang
Kramer
on.
before, and I can't
Corey's
tell
yelling
you.
something from the bath. What, Corey? Corey just said, is that Krager trying to pretend like he's in shape?
I'm not in shape. But I'm not in shape. I just have really good endurance.
He says he's not in shape, but he has really good endurance. She went, okay.
Oh, Corey. Okay. Okay.
I have worked out with Krager before, and I can tell you he does have good endurance.
I'll say he has more
I
endurance
think
than me,
he
totally.
may be overselling it, but I will say that endurance might be a factor
Unstoppable
on him.
endurance.
I know.
I'm saying compared to you three, I know this for a fact. In that specific,
Compared to Jordan.
Compared
Yes.
to me?
I would love to challenge this.
Yes, because I
think you're
can
gonna be
guarantee
wrong,
one thing
Krager.
about Jordan: very low pain tolerance.
You're talking to the guy who's living with a hiatal hernia every day.
And what does pain
I'm-
have to do with tolerance or for endurance?
I'm saying that's another factor. I was not able to state my case during that episode, and I'm just saying I now really want to do this, but I also
too.
I'm willing to bet money. That
I last
would
about
outlast all of you.
I last about 3 minutes on average.
Yeah. Well, we're not talking about the bedroom camp.
Yeah, unstoppable endurance. 3 minutes.
Compared to you guys in that specific type of match, I have no doubts I would win.
You can't even make this claim because you have no gauge.
Krager, you know what we need to
You've
do?
never seen any of us in a ring type situation.
Also, though,
any situation like this.
I want to do this with Krager. Krager, we should do a contest of jump rope. How long both of us can jump rope for?
No, I'm saying
And who can
as far
last
as,
longer?
as far as wrestling, also you guys are forgetting I'm working 60 hours a week outside, running around all day, going up and down in precarious things, doing lots of physical labor. I may not look in shape, but I still have my strength about me. And I'm just telling you guys, like, obviously we're on a podcast. This isn't actually physically going out and doing it. So everyone's opinion means shit right now. But I guarantee you, if we got around doing this, I'd win.
I tell you right now,
You're
there's
not gonna
a
win.
lot of our Kreger fans out there are totally backing his statement.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Well, you guys said you thought Jordan would win, and I don't think Jordan would win.
I don't know. I don't
still
remember
think Jordan
Breaker
would
and
win.
Bane saying they wanted Kreger to be part of their group for the floor is lava.
That's because
They wanted Jordan.
I don't waste my time with their half-rate show.
Oh. Hey, you know what's kind of cool actually is we had so Breaker and Bane have a online wrestling promotion called PHPW. It's Power Hour Pro Wrestling, and all four of us are a part of it right now virtually. We have little characters that play for us. And get this, the last episode, Joe and Cam were a tag team, and they fought to get #1 contendership for the tag team titles, and they won.
Oh,
so
sick.
the next pay-per-view. Kreger was in a 5-man ladder match for a title shot, and he lost. And but to his point, I was in the main event for the heavyweight championship, and I ended up losing. So there was some shady business going on, I think, is why I lost. But so I guess Kreger and I are on the bottom tier. We got to fight it out for who's less worse.
We should
I'm just saying I've done way more activities similar to that for longer than all of you have.
And
I
I'm
mean,
still saying
I'm in
you
the-
can't make any of these claims.
The
I'm
gym,
in
the gym is not the same as a ring match.
When were you ever in an inflatable
Yeah, when
giant
were you-
boxing glove ring match with a little boy? When was that ever a thing?
Yeah. Also, when
I have
when
so
people-
much more experience than the fake blank check scenario when a full-grown man boxed a little boy in his house.
And when have you ever heard someone say like, "Oh, you go to the gym every day? Nah, you should carry some like steel pipes up and down this ladder. That'll really get you in shape."
Yes, you are probably used to more high interval short stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Which is what our point was, is that I'm gonna
No,
be
this
Muhammad
is-
Ali. I'm gonna
yeah.
back and forth, and then when you're tired out, it's be like, pum, pum.
I'm the one who waits for you to tire yourself out.
I don't know. It's just gonna be
I
a
don't think
whole
so,
hour
Trey.
of me and him circling each other, waiting for the other person to get tired.
Just like sweep the leg, sweep the leg.
Okay, I'm over this. So, moving on. My hashtag problem is this conversation right now. All right.
Also,
so,
I want to go home.
oh yeah, you said you were gonna get to go home a little bit earlier. You thought, right?
We don't know. There's a lot of. I could get to go home in a couple weeks. I could be here till almost May.
Kreger just
I was
can't
gonna
stop.
say.
He's got unstoppable endurance.
Unstoppable endurance.
He just got to stay in
Forever.
Macon forever.
Forever in Macon.
So you're not coming in 2 weeks?
I don't know. I'll know more maybe next week.
Find
And
a better video.
We'll keep you posted here, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the hard hitting news you want to know. So my hashtag problem is kind of along the lines of cancel culture, but not for what you think. I'm not like, oh, people are canceling my friend. Mine is like, hey, people, stop doing bad things. Joss Whedon, did you guys hear this whole Joss Whedon thing?
No.
Okay, Joss Whedon just got called out by, is the guy's name Ray Park, who plays Cyborg? What's
Yeah.
his name? No, is that what his name is?
Ray Parker
Ray Park?
Jr.
No,
Oh.
that's the guy
Yeah,
who
Ray Park
sings
is South Park.
Ghostbuster.
No, Ray Park is South Park.
Whatever, the guy who
That's
plays...
Trey Park.
That is Trey Park. Yeah, Trey
We
Parker.
butchered this so bad.
Anyway, the guy who plays Cyborg came out and said that Joss Whedon like yelled at him, and then a bunch of people started coming out from past things like Buffy and all that, saying that he was like emotionally and verbally abusive to them. And one of the girls, Charisma something or other, who was in Buffy, when she told him that she got pregnant, he was like, "Well, you're gonna keep it because it's not in the story." So like. He was being kind of a dick. And I love Joss Whedon's stuff. And it just pisses me off that these people have to be awful people. It's like, can't you just be better? I don't want to have to think every time I'm watching Firefly like, oh yeah, this was directed by a douchebag.
Everything was directed by a douchebag.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was about to defend me like, you've never had your boss yell at you before? Sorry. You never had like a boss yell at you before, but then like the whole like keeping it.
Yeah, it's when they're grounding him.
Hey, I don't work for my parents anymore, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's the whole I was about to defend him, and then you said the whole keeping the baby thing. I'm all like,
Yeah.
ooh, we can't come back from that one.
Well, so there's like the girl who plays Cara Dune, Gina Carano. It's like, can you just keep your mouth shut? Like, I liked her character on The Mandalorian, and it pisses me off that like you have to say what you want to say. I get it, free speech. But when it's about like stupid stuff like that, it's not worth it. But then have you guys heard about this Army Hammer stuff that's going on?
Yeah,
too?
that he's a cannibal.
Yes, dude, you heard that? So Madison listens to Sophia
Yeah.
with an F, right? And they had one of his past girlfriends on,
Yeah.
talking about how like he wanted her to remove a rib so they could barbecue it and he could eat it and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
how weird is that?
Yeah, his name is
This is
Army.
something we
His
just
name is
watched that he
Army,
was
and his
in.
last name is Atul. So like, I'm not surprised.
That's true.
That sounds like a Marvel character.
We just watched something that they were in. What was it?
The Social Network, probably.
Nope, wasn't that.
We watched
Lo-
The Social Network.
No, we
Lone-
didn't, which
Lone
is why that
Ranger?
was just the stupidest answer.
The man named Uncle.
No, the man from
Uncle?
that was actually a good movie, by the way.
What other movies is Army Hammer in?
It was one that we did for the cast.
Yeah, he's the guy that
No.
makes the baking soda.
I got bacon soda.
Arm and Hammer. That's a good joke. That's a really good joke right there.
Thank you.
So proud of
like
you.
So
He
That's
has
so
that
good.
whole weird mouth thing that like who's a 300
He puts
guy?
people in it.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man,
That's
never
good.
mind.
So I think that what we're going to do from now on is we're going to have a new segment every week, and it's going to be called Cancel Corner. But every week we're just going to cancel Kreger, and then that's it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right,
It's
so let's-
actually conceal.
concealed Kreger permit. So let's move on to the next segment,
It looks
which
like you in a
is
nutshell.
drunk.
This is me
plot.
in a nutshell.
Sorry.
What am I doing in this nutshell? Drunk plots by Cam.
Oh.
Do I have I don't think I have a jingle for this. It's drunk plots with Cam.
It's a good one.
That's
Yeah, so the way this works is I am going to read you. I only have two this week, but two plots of movies as if they were spoken by a very drunk person at a bar, trying to communicate to you to get you to understand what the movie was. So the first one right here is an old man reads a book to the audience for an hour and a half, and there's kissing.
I
in
got this one. It is
Yeah,
Princess
Kreger
Bride.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Princess Bride.
That's a good one. That's a good.
Good. And then this one, there's a mysterious suitcase, and at the end of 2 hours, you still don't know what's in the suitcase.
Oh, that's
Joe.
easy.
Is it Dumb and Dumber?
No,
No, I got it. I got
Oh.
it. It's Pulp Fiction.
it is Pulp Fiction.
Ah,
I don't even like that movie, and I know.
that was a good one, Jordan.
Yeah,
That was good.
Jordan doesn't
Yeah.
like pulp.
No, I don't. No pulp.
No, nor fiction.
I like my all fiction, no pulp.
Yeah,
I like my fiction pulp free.
Pulp Fiction 2, still no pulp, double
What is,
fiction.
what is it called in the orange juice? It's like light pulp. Do they have? Or what?
they have light pulp.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pulp,
No,
white pulp,
not even
extra
light pulp. No pulp.
I like
No
my.
pulp.
I like all the way pulp. I just like eating
Yeah.
an orange. Like I.
I like
With the
pulp,
skin
too.
on it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Army Hammer.
All right, so those were good ones. I like that segment. But let's get to the segment that everyone tuned in for. It's the Call Him Kreger segment.
Oh no.
Do you call him Daddy? We call him Kreger. Call him Kreger.
All right, Kreger, I got 2 questions for you this week. And yet again, I was kind enough not to tell you these in advance. So,
Yay.
my first question for you is, why don't they make lingerie for men?
Because
They
no
do.
one wants to see that.
They do.
They do.
I have some.
Wait, okay, explain to me what it is then.
Have you seen like the coin purse thing that goes around your nuts and balls, your nuts and wiener, and then you cinch it?
Like, here's the problem. Things that are like lingerie for women are like sexy. Things that are lingerie for men are like, hey, look, it's a joke. You know, like my dick is Santa Claus.
Yeah, but
Like, I think dick in a box would be considered lingerie for men.
no.
No, it's just gift wrapped.
Yeah.
It's just gift wrap.
What about this, Jordan?
Oh, you're gonna show me a picture? That's just a thong. That's just a dude with his junk
No,
in
it's
like.
got the- it's got-
hammock.
it's got the-
No.
Okay, it's got a
the bow
bow
tie
tie.
that goes down.
It's got a thin piece of paper. Yeah. Okay. That just looks like. So that looks like you're trying to.
that looks supportive.
That looks like you're trying to tame your dick.
Yeah,
Well, they make male chastity belts.
they do.
Yeah, that's no fun.
And they-
it's called
Nasty
being
belt.
it's called being Jordan for in his childhood.
And then they make like cute this stuff for bottoms and stuff.
oh, okay. Well, I guess they do make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of male lingerie.
Well then.
Well, then never mind, Craig.
And
Here's
then
my second
also
question.
this really good one.
Oh, it's a duck. I thought it was I thought it was like an over easy egg.
I thought it was the Twinkie guy.
I thought it was SpongeBob for a second.
No, I want my dick to be the Twinkie guy. Okay, here's my second.
No. See, you wear that one and you say, "Will you choke my chicken?"
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. All right, here's my real question for you, Krager. Should you have sex on the first date?
I do.
Oh my god! Hold on, Cam.
We want to know
hold
what
on.
we want to know what Krager has to say about this.
Oh, we know mine and Joe's answer.
Yeah. They have sex before the first date.
Yeah.
You want to have a clear head.
It's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
Yeah. You shouldn't. If it depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking for a place to stay the night, then go on for it. Have at you laddie. But if you're looking for like a serious thing, then yeah, no, it's not a smart thing. It's not a healthy way to start a relationship. It's you want to like get to know the person and all. I mean, I don't want to go into a whole spiel about like stuff, emotional stuff, but like yeah, no, it's not. Usually, it's not a great way to start a relationship. It also. It asks if you're both looking for that same thing and it's both what you want, then maybe it can actually like bring you closer together and like you can learn really quickly.
And you can move cross country to Knoxville, Tennessee, and have an apartment.
There you go. You can do that too. Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah, that sounds fake.
honestly, from this isn't fucking Hallmark.
Cam, did you spit out your water?
I think I got Cam with a spit take.
Yeah, you got me with a spit take.
This Christmas on Hallmark. But actually, I mean, the more I think about it, like it's more like I was saying more from like where I'm coming from, like wanting like a like long-term serious like relationship. But like that's just for me and what I want. Like, no, like if what you're looking for is that, and like who's to say you if you both get along, like yeah, most of the time isn't gonna.
Jeez,
Well,
Cam.
most of the time it's not gonna go well. But like, who's for me to say no? Like if two people want the same things and they have sex on the first date and they are very compatible, just because they had sex on the first date doesn't make them less compatible and less soulmates. You know, like
That's the key.
yeah, like that's
all
like having sex on the first date isn't going to doom your relationship. It's probably emotionally not the healthiest way to start things off, but I mean, it in
Depends
no
on how
way
you
is
are
it gonna
emotionally.
like
Yeah.
screw you over.
Yeah, and it depends on who you are and
Yeah.
what your whole entire belief set
Yeah,
is,
especially
and
if
where
you
you
are
live, and your culture and everything.
And
Well, not
especially
only
if you're
that, it's-
into depends, you know, then it might help too.
Yeah, like it also you have to know yourself too, because if you're someone who easily attaches themselves to someone else very quickly, like someone who's looking away, it's not a good idea for someone to do that because you become attached to them almost instantly. Someone who
Yeah.
doesn't exactly attach themselves that quickly, or someone who doesn't put that much emphasis into the
Joe.
sexual act. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you can still do it without creating, while still building on the emotional steps, I guess you can say.
So what I'm hearing is it really comes down to the people that own, male lingerie and the people that don't.
It really does come down.
Oh my god! I will say, yeah, like what Joe was saying is really good. Yeah, if you're like a person gets attached, that might like that could be bad. But like also, I guess kind of funny worked out for me. I started dating Stacy when our relationship has been with me living on the other side of the country. So force boundaries.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
It
That's
depends
true.
on what both people are looking for. It depends on both people, like how they build emotion, how they build
And
love
mutually
and all that.
masturbate, like that's
Yeah.
really important too.
There you
Nah,
go.
screw that. Just go straight for it.
That's what you guys do at the gym. So
Bangarang
anyway,
Rufio.
Yeah, what do you think the steam room's for?
yeah. So let's move on to our final segment here. We got stoked on this.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive. A novel type and hype, give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoked on this, stoked on this, stoked on this.
That's right. It's a segment where we talk about what we're stoked on this week in pop culture or just life in general. I'm going to start with Cam again. Cam, what are you stoked on this week?
Two things. I am stoked on this new Pokemon sandbox game that is getting released, The Legends of Arceus.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah,
I sent it to you guys in the group chat.
Did I not watch? I don't remember this thing.
it's a
I
new
must have
Pokemon
missed
game.
A
Was
new
that at
Pokemon
work?
game. I don't know, but it's like if Zelda was a Pokemon game.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Okay, now I
No.
need to go back in this group chat.
Yeah,
and look this
it's
up 'cause
amazing.
I'm unaware.
but they're
and then-
also remaking. What was it?
Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl. Yes, thank you.
Ooh, Diamond and Pearl would be a cool remake.
Yeah.
I like
That,
those
sou-
games.
that sounds like a CW like girl cop show.
Diamond and Pearl. One of them's been under a lot of pressure for their life. The other person is a diamond in the rough.
So it's just Diamond
Her
and
name-
Diamond.
No,
Her name
One
is Pearl.
one has been under a lot of pressure, and the other one has been under way too much pressure.
One has been under a lot of pressure. One is stuck in a clam.
And then
One's a bit clammy.
And then the other thing
that's cool.
I'm stoked on is so out here in Knoxville, there's like a small production studio that does exclusively reenactments of true crime murder stuff for like Oxygen Network.
Yes.
And Corey and I are playing Dancing Wedding Couple tomorrow for
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah for,
That's so cool.
for a show
Dude,
called Vengeance Killer Couples.
Dude. Oh my
That's
god! I
amazing.
cannot wait for this to air. We have to watch this.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
this
read,
will be like Patreon content. We'll watch it and like critique it.
yeah, and so I read like
Mystery
the
Science
sides.
Theater version of it.
Yeah, they sent me the sides, and we don't have lines or anything. But the guy that's the killer like looks at us like all angry at the wedding because we're in love, and he just got dumped.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I'm so stoked.
That's super cool.
And we're shooting at a Days Inn and Suites tomorrow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Where all the most
that's
romantic
fun.
things happen.
We're stoked.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, Joe, what are you stoked on this week?
Few things. Obviously, well, by the time this comes out, WandaVision would have
Yeah.
its final episode of
Yeah.
of the season.
Yeah.
We got new things coming out. We got Loki already having a release date. We have, obviously, Falcon, Winter Soldier. One thing that I'm very excited about, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. And Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball, they're all on Hulu now. So I'm able
What?
to now start binging all the new Dragon Ball Super episodes that I have never seen before. And I'm already on episode 111.
And he's only 1/5 of the way through it.
No, Dragon Ball Super only has 130 episodes.
Okay, only. Phew.
Yeah. One season.
Yeah, they're all one season. It's like Pokemon. It's like 80 episodes, season 1.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that Dragon Ball was on Hulu. We just started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a
So
show I never
good.
got
Oh,
into.
so
good.
funny.
First show, or maybe one of the few shows where the first season, I'm actually invested. Normally it takes me a season to get like into a show.
It's a great show.
So good.
From episode 1, I'm like, this is how you do a pilot. So good.
Cool.
So
Cool.
good.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Isn't that Community?
No.
No,
Is that cuckoo?
no, that's
That's
Andy Samberg's
cool.
character.
Cool. And then Andy
that's it.
Samberg is cool.
Yeah,
Well, I haven't heard him say that yet.
Oh, you're in for
Maybe
a
that's
treat.
season 2.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else you're stoked on, Joe?
Come and coming.
Cam said the Pokemon thing. Dragon Ball Super. Nope, I think that was it.
Cool. Krager, what about you?
I am tentatively stoked on maybe coming home soon. I am also stoked on we get the Snyder cut in like a week or so.
Yeah, we're covering it on this podcast, unfortunately.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited. Joe already got the WandaVision, which I am like just all gung ho for. I love what they're doing with the show. I've been watching a couple animes, which has been pretty fun. I watched. There's only one season, and there's the rumor like it aired years ago, and the rumored to like be doing a second season. It's called Goblin Slayer. It is it is hilarious and pretty good. And then I just randomly started. I just was scrolling. I found this one. It's called Darling in the Franxx. It's like but it's basically these kids who are in like mech suits. Like it's kind of similar to what's the one with Charlie Hunnam?
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of that where you have to be connected, but like the girl like controls like the body and like the guy controls the fighting of it. Like it's crazy. It's
Do you
pretty
know
cool.
what I'm going to tell you to watch then right now?
That one show that you told us about.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
There you
Come
go.
on, if you like that,
Okay.
you're going to like that show.
Okay, that will be on my next. That will do that next.
Battle
You have my
Genesis Eon Galactica.
Yes. That's it.
Jordan, did you ever watch Seven Deadly Sins?
No. Mm-mm.
Or whatever that one's called? I've heard of so many good things about that one.
Is that anime?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Never heard of that one. No. Nope, I haven't. You guys know I'm like the least weebiest weeb there is. So
He's a weeb.
I'm a whittle weeb. So my stoked on this week is we got some casting news that I'm excited about. Pedro Pascal is going to play Joel in the Last of Us TV show or movie, whatever they're doing. I'm
Yep.
super stoked. Last of Us is probably one of my favorite video games, not because of the gameplay or any of that, because of the story. That thing is cinematic.
Yes,
and
Joe
I'm
has never
so
played
excited.
the game. He just watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't play it. I watch it. That's how good this game is. And I don't own a PlayStation.
Did they say who is gonna be the female character?
Yeah, chick from another Game of Thrones girl. I don't remember which one though. So you guys
Oh
go
yeah,
look
Lady
that up.
Mormont.
Sure, that chick.
Oh, the little one.
Yeah, the little feisty one.
Is that song, the Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Say so.
Creole Lady Marlemont?
Wow. Okay. So
I love it.
The other thing I'm stoked on, and this one I'm like really excited about. So Henry Cavill posted a picture recently when he was getting ready for his what's the Witcher's character? Garrett? Is that his name? Gareth?
Garrett.
Geralt?
Geralt.
Geralt?
Rivia.
So he's in his makeup chair. He's getting all dressed up for it, and he's holding a piece of paper. Have you guys seen this picture?
I know he's doing another really cool thing. It's not.
Yeah.
The Witcher.
So he's holding this picture, and he blurred out what's on the page, and it's like a picture, and you see him in the mirror. It's like, oh, I got a cool property coming up, a new project that you're all going to be excited about. Well, of course, the internet was able to go in and de-blur this paper, and on the paper are words such as Cerberus, Reaper, Geth, Talia Zora. That's
Joe.
right. That's right. Mass Effect is going to be having a TV show coming out, and Henry Cavill is most likely going to be playing. They're thinking maybe Shepard. I don't think so, because I don't think he would be a good Shepard.
Yeah.
I think he should play the what's the
the elusive man.
The elusive man. I was gonna say the unknown man. The elusive man would be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say he might be the first one to break the curse of Superman, because isn't there like a curse that everyone who plays Superman like has like bad shit happen to them?
Yeah, Christopher Reeve's body exploded.
Yeah, but I don't think Brandon Routh had anything bad happen to him. He's, like,
Dean
still-
Cain had to host Ripley's Believe It or Not.
You got Jordan with that one.
Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff. All right, cool. So that's what we do here. We're done. So let me throw some plugs at you guys real quick here. go to wreckmypodcast.com. That's where you can find our merch store, a link to our Patreon, all of our videos, our Instagram, all that good stuff. Our Amazon link if you want to go use that. Patreon, we have some cool tiers where we give you some rewards for being a Patreon member. Plus, we get you extra content every month. Or every week. It's pretty fun. We have some fun merch. That's good. Go check out that Redbubble store. Guys, thank you for being here on this evening and doing a round table. We made it through the whole show without it crashing on us. This is the first time in months.
This is awesome.
This is great.
Maybe Squadcast is our guy.
I think so. Squadcast sponsor us because this thing has worked and nothing else has.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, friend.
I think we're gonna keep doing audio only just for a little bit, just to test the waters, and we might try and introduce the video aspect back into it if things all keep going according to plan, and then you can see our lovely faces again and my sweaty body. Yeah. So
I'm just glad people can't see me today. Like,
yeah, you look real tired, man.
Yeah.
You look real tired. So thanks for listening. Thank you guys for being here. We will see you all next week.
Bye. I love you.
I like and I love you all.
Thank you for being a friend.
Aggressive Indian.
Aggressive Indian.
Krager, have you listened to the Blank Check episode yet?
Oh yes, I have stuff we're gonna bring up when we start recording.
Okay, we're gonna start the episode just so Cam can go to bed.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can actually sleep tonight.
Yeah, if that happens, I'd be very happy.
Look, it's a W.
Welcome to a round table. What happened?
Sorry, I knocked on the table and now all the dogs are barking.
I knocked on mine. I'm like, hope no one's sleeping.
That's so funny.
Joe banged on the table and all of the dogs started barking. Like it was the door.
That was my bad. All
Right. Here we go. Take two. Welcome to a round.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Take 3. We're going with take 3.